Hey guys, Shadney here, back with another process video. So today I am working on this fun background. I did this off camera because I was just kind of messing around, and then I decided I liked it, so I turned the camera on, started filming. So what I did is I just took plain white cardstock. It's actually a little bit textured, but just a piece of 12 by 12 white cardstock and some just plain craft acrylic. You can see it right there in the top left corner. And I just simply used my finger and just kind of smeared little circles around. So they're not perfect, they're just kind of rough little circles. So, and then I let that dry completely overnight. Or at least a couple hours, who knows. And then I've got these photos of my daughter. I just put them in a little grid on my phone and printed them as a 4x4 and backed it with a little bit of white cardstock just to give it that nice edge. And then I pulled out some Heidi Swap. I can't remember the words. Color mist. That's not the right words. Color shine. That's the word. Sorry. My brain is crazy. So I pulled out some Heidi Swap and just splattered some dots on the background. And then this is just a gray pen. They're the Papermate whatever pens, but they're amazing. They're my favorite pens. But and I just scribbled some they're gray, some little circles around, just giving it some more texture and a little bit more, I don't know, playfulness. So I just do that for a while and just kind of wherever I feel like. And then I pull out this little paper pad and I just got a couple sheets that kind of coordinate. Just a layer back here. So now I'm just trying to decide in what order I want these papers, because if you have them, I don't know, it's certain colors, I feel like it's just not gonna see, like the green at the back, it just kind of drops off. It doesn't really stand out from the background. So that's why I picked the green at the front. And then the picture I stuck in the middle of the page, because if you notice the edge of that paper, those polka dots don't go all the way to the edge. It has like a little bit of a frame of like no polka dots, which is kind of odd, but so I just trimmed that off. And then I'm just kind of cutting these down and just layering like kind of off to the side a little bit. There we go. And then that one I decided to use the pencil just to mark. It made it a little easier. And then I'll go back and I'll trim that little diagonal piece in a minute. So these pictures are of my 3-year-old. She is very much into makeup right now. She has some play makeup. And so this is one of the days she really, really did her makeup up. So it was funny. And she was making... I turned it on my phone where the selfie mode so she could see herself. So that's why she's making faces in the phone or in the camera. And then I pull out this little pink matte print paper and cut a strip and then just tore off the edge. So it'll give us some movement on that side there. And then this is where I start. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is where I start pulling out all my embellishments. I just pulled out a bunch of chipboard pieces, all from different collections. I know the paintbrush and that love are from Maggie Holmes. The camera and that banner are from another crepe paper, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a travel one. And then the little party never hurt nobody, that is from the Hooray collection from crepe paper. And then I especially chipboard, I like to stick on wax paper and then trim it down so I can kind of move it around before I place anything. So I just went ahead and put wax paper on all the backs of those. And then now I've got the same color shine that I was using earlier. I'm using the packaging technique and just kind of adding some color there. And then I'll decide that's not enough and I'll add some more. So if you do the packaging technique without gesso, it doesn't move around at all. So you get like a different kind of look. I really like this because it just soaks in. So you get kind of a different, like, I don't know how to explain it, like crinkly kind of texture. And it's kind of funny because the acrylic paint like kind of resists a little bit. It absorbs some of the color, but it kind of resists, so it doesn't absorb as much. So those big polka dots still stand out really nice, which is good. So just adhering down these layers of paper, and they're, I don't know what I was gonna say. Sorry. I forgot to ink the edges. Whenever I'm layering papers like that, like a big stack, I like to ink the edges just because it adds a nice little level of distinction between each layer, so it looks more like a stack rather than just a big blob, or at least to me. So now I'm just kind of messing around with these, trying to decide exactly where I want everything. And then I pull out, I decided against the party tag, chipboard, but I pulled out this tag, which is from, I can't remember the collection, but it's from a paper pad that I got at Michael's. And then just trim that down. I'm kind of roughing up the edges and curling the corners up a little bit, and then I ink the edges, and then I'm going to punch a hole. I don't know if I showed that on camera. Oh, there it is, yeah. So I'm just going to punch that hole at the top. Oh, the hole punch was too big, so I use an X-Acto knife. So get that all cut out. And I'm just going to layer it behind there just for an extra layer. And I like using especially tags like this because it just adds a little more than just another layer of paper. It just, I don't know, it makes it more fun. So I'm sticking some craft foam behind. I didn't have, I was trying to use up some scraps, so I pieced together this craft foam. It doesn't have to look like this, but I did use my pencil. You can see across the bottom there. And then the other top corner, I used my pencil to figure out where my chipboard pieces were going to be. And then, so I don't put foam there, so that where it overlaps. And then just adding some baker's twine. I don't like adding tags without baker's twine. I don't know why, it just throws me off. So I always add baker's twine, and then I'm just going to staple it there. There we go. And still just kind of arranging. There we go. I'm going to adhere that down. I love that paintbrush. And it worked out perfectly that the paintbrush was pink, and then I used the pink on the background, the color shine. And it matches all her makeup. So I'm just adhering the photo down. There we go. And I didn't add that under the corner, but it's fine because I didn't add adhesive under that corner either. And I didn't really need the sentiment. That one is just for some extra, I don't know, just a little bit peeking out. I didn't need the sentiment there. And then adding some more foam behind that camera just so that it could overlap the paintbrush a little bit. And just nestle right in there. There you go. And then I was just kind of curling. The paper was kind of curled because of the all the paint and stuff and the color shine. So now I'm just adding these little letters across the bottom, and I'm using the Nuvo liquid adhesive. It's my new favorite. And then I pulled out these tiny word little phrase stickers. And the couple sentiments that I pulled out were something about hello, hey there, fabulous, and then the other one says hello something. So then I was trying to make another word that said like hi or hello, or so that's what I'm doing now. That's why I look at it forever, because I was looking for something that coordinated with that whole idea. There we go. And then just stick that down there. That one says, hey, gorgeous. And then I'm just pulling out some more. These are just little ephemera pieces, just a layer behind there. I just want to, and then that one's a sticker. Oh no, they're not ephemera pieces. Sorry, they're all stickers. Just to finish out, like adding little bits all the way around the edges. And then that one I cut in half just to spread it out, because I didn't need the whole thing on that. Oh, sorry. I didn't need the whole thing on that top right corner, so I just cut it or tore it or whatever, and added it to both sides. There we go. And then those letter stickers, it says it's from an older Maggie Holmes collection, and the phrase stickers, if you used all of them, said all my love. So and I already had the love, so I just used all my, and then I figure it's easy enough to use the love on another layout. So, and even if I don't, honestly, the at least I used part of it. It's not a big deal. And like I said, it's an older collection, so I've obviously had it long enough. It's fine. So just adding some more little bits and pieces. Some little hearts and star stickers. And then I love the little paintbrush, so I had to add that in. If you knew my daughter, she loves arts and crafts. Like, she loves crafting with me and absolutely loves painting and making a huge giant mess. So she really adding all the paintbrushes and stuff, especially for makeup, it just fits her personality so much. So I just had to add all the little paintbrushes everywhere. And the little painted tube of paint. Blah. I also love that the tube of paint matches the pink. It's the same pink as the pink on the paintbrush, and they're not the same collections at all, so it's kind of funny. And then these are little like puffy hearts from Michael's. I think they were either $1.99 or they were $3.99 and then 50% off, so somehow they were $1.99. But you got a lot, so, and they'll last forever. So just adding some little hearts all around. And then, yeah. And some just enamel dots. This page was just, I was kind of worried at the beginning because it wasn't really going the way I wanted, but I love how it turned out. It's so bright and fun and pretty. It so much reminds me of my daughter's personality, so it's great. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please hit like and leave a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. So thanks. Have a great day. Happy scrapping. Bye.